Hey, it's your balloon bestie Karen Sawyer, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to easily create this trending organic garland. All right, let's get this party popping. Okay, so we're going to start putting together the organic garland, but first I'm going to finish putting down my tablecloth because that's protecting the balloons from popping, because my base of this framework is a concrete paver, a 12 by 12 concrete paver. Then I have my 5-foot EMT, so I'm going to put an 11-inch balloon on the top just to protect my balloons from popping. So I'm going to go ahead and put a color coordinated balloon on top. I thought I had one in my hand, so let me go and get that and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my color coordinated balloon. I'm putting on top of the EMT. Again, this is just to protect the other balloons from popping, okay? It also adds, latex to latex. It also serves as a stopper. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and place my plastic cover underneath my concrete paver so that it looks nice and neat, okay? And then once that's finished, I'll start with the bottom layer of the organic column. And so you have two choices here. You can do this organic column with one continuous garland, or you can actually just place your individual quads and stack them on the frame. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided on my organic column on the red, gold, and green. So I'm starting with my red on the bottom, and this is simply a quad. Okay, so we have 4 11-inch balloons inflated to a variety of sizes. It's very important, if this is an organic piece, that there's a drastic difference in the sizes. You do not want everything to look almost similar, because then that will look like a classic column and it will look like one that was unprofessional, because someone will feel that you just didn't size correctly. But if you do it drastic enough, it reads that, oh, okay, it's an organic feel. Okay, so I'm going to simply place my bottom quad and I'm going to lock it in place, and I'm just going to wrap it twice just to be sure it's secure. Okay, and then I will keep doing this all the way up the pole with my 3-color scheme. If you're enjoying this tutorial, hit that like button. It does help my channel out a ton, and it is a super small free way to show your support. Thank you, and let's get back to the tutorial. Okay, so I see I have a little bit of pole left, so I'm going to try to put on this last quad. If this is too large, I'll take it off and I'll just put on a duplicate. So let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. Yep, I got it. It just fits perfectly. So I'm going to wrap that in twice to make sure it doesn't come off. And this particular design, I will not be using a topper. So now I'm ready to go ahead and add my 5-inch clusters to give it some dimension and some interest. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add my clusters on the base. For this one, I've decided to bring it out a little bit more. So I'm going to use a really large accent piece, okay? So these are 16-inch balloons, okay? And they have been deflated to different sizes. So I'm going to add that to the bottom. And then with my clusters, I am going to, because it's 3 different colors, instead of me using 3 different 260 balloons in red, gold, and green, I'm just going to go ahead with clear. You can also use rubber bands, okay? So if you're going to use your 260s, you can simply flatten it, okay, by depressing all the air out of it and tying a knot. And if you would prefer, you can make a circle and make it like a rubber band. So that's up to you, okay? So I simply tie it in a knot. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 5-inch clusters, and then I'm going to tie both ends of that 260 into those clusters. Okay, so this is going to be a set. Okay, so now this one is ready to be placed. Okay, so this is going to be the front. If this was going to be in a place where there has a 360 where people can view it on all sides, I would have more than this, but this is going to be the back. So I'm just simply going to use a set. Okay, I pull it in. Now, the purpose, in addition to giving you some interest and dimension, is to hide anything that can be visible. But we're pretty good here. You don't really see anything. So we should be pretty good. It's just going to add a little dimension. Okay, so I'll continue doing that, and our look will be finished. Color in a 5-inch. You can always make yourself a cluster out of 11-inch balloons. So what you would do is you would underinflate, and then where this knot is, you're going to go ahead and place your finger over top of that, and then you're going to go ahead and squeeze and twist so that you have 2 bubbles. So you're going to get something that looks like this. Okay, now I don't tie this. Some people take and wrap it around and tie the knot and this stays, but because I know I'm going to be adding another cluster, another 11-inch into it, I don't need to. I'm just going to take another one, and I'm going to squeeze it and twist, just like that. Now I'm going to incorporate these 2 together, just like that, and then you have a cluster. Okay, so, and then I'll go ahead and do these just like I did the green. I'm just going to take my flattened 260 and tie it in. Are you getting photos? Okay, so now that is ready. Okay, so I have 1 single because my other 2 deflated. So you can just do a single as well. And so I would just take my 260. And in this case, I'm going to make it into a rubber band. I'm going to make it, meaning I'm going to tie it off as a circle. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and put that into the cluster. And then I can go and find an area to put this over. So I'm just going to put it here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my red, and then we will be finished with the organic column. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to put this together as a quad. I'm going to wrap this in as 2 duplets. And again, I just wanted to extend the base of my column a little bit. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tie this in right where these duplets have been tied together. And I'll do the other side. Okay, so I have something that looks like that. I'm going to come from the bottom. You good?
Yeah.
All right, we have completed the organic column. Have fun with it. Play with your color variations. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, consider subscribing, and happy decorating. Bye, y'all.